Well, you know what I looked into, Chris, was I went to Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I love that website. I'm on it right now. It says cop out 18%
Wow.
on the tomato meter,
Well,
163 reviews.
this might just be me and Rob thing here, but have you seen The Evening with Kevin Smith DVD?
Of course not.
They're great. They're
Yeah.
great. Rob, did you see them?
Not in a very long time, but
Yeah, but they're like 4 hours long, and it's just
Yeah.
him standing on stage talking.
they're good.
So it's stand-up comedy, like he's making jokes.
He has a really good story about how he was supposed to write Superman.
Yes.
Oh, I've heard that. I have
he did
heard
a
that.
He spent a week trying to do a documentary with Prince.
Yeah, he's got a
He's
kind
good
of
storyteller.
He's a good storyteller. Yeah, 4 hours is a long time though. Like I don't really want to listen to anybody talk for 4 hours. Not any single person ever.
Well, generally on Guys, we look at bad reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, at the end of
go to Guys, we're gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Reviews.
Okay, so there's reviews of his show.
Q&A.
Okay.
His
Okay.
Q&A.
That's okay.
Here's a 5-star review where it says, if more people in the entertainment industry possess this level of wit and candor, there wouldn't be so many bad movies coming out.
Oh, I see. So like, I think filmmaking.
Wait, which
I don't
movie
know.
is this for?
This
is
is
just
An
this
Evening
is
with
for-
Kevin Smith.
Oh,
2, Evening
right.
Harder from 2006.
Wait, what's the title of it?
An Evening with Kevin Smith 2, Evening Harder.
Oh, that's very good.
You like it?
I
own
do.
that.
I do. Evening Harder. Yeah, so I see. So they're saying that the filmmakers, if they had this sort of insight that he did, where there's a lot of these boobs. I don't know. I don't think that's what the issue is. I think there's a lot of very competent filmmakers out there. I think that it's a money-driven industry, and it's being driven more by algorithmic type stuff than it was before, and it's taking away some of the art. But there is still incredible movies getting made all the time.
Oh, not if you don't see them.
Yeah, that's
I mean, if you're a Kevin Smith guy, you're not fucking going to see.
You're not going to see. Yeah, you're not going to see like fucking. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. This guy says, I have listened to Smodcast, and I admit that I haven't seen any of Smith's films, but I know that this Mr. Kevin Smith is the proprietor of comedy that I'm looking for. Weird way to say it.
Yeah.
He listens to the audience who gives him questions, awkward and interesting. While on stage, he gives interesting stories of his experiences and antidotes, not anecdotes, antidotes that resonate with you, the everyday nerd. I watch this and feel normal and legendary at the same time. Thank you, Kevin Smith, for performing and yourself for your new and aged fans. I am converted. So this guy hasn't even actually seen a movie. He just watched the.
This was in a newspaper?
No, this is a review online.
Rotten Tomatoes.
But who is this written for?
Oh yeah, this is a Rotten Tomatoes review. So that
No, these are user reviews.
Oh, these are user. Okay, yeah. Hey, good point, Rob. It's like that's an actual. That's like in the Boston Globe.
Yeah.
The proprietor.
Peter Travers said this. What?
Yeah.
This guy says the funniest thing you will ever see that isn't a comedy show. He basically just asks questions, which include the first time he had sex with his wife.
I'm just asking questions. That's all I'm doing. This is the funniest thing you'll see that isn't a comedy show. But then, like, it's what? Okay, I get. So it's not meant to be funny. He's just like by accident. He can't help it but be funny. Yeah,
if you're a Kevin Smith fan and have not watched this, then you must pass up your Kevin Smith fan card. This is a must see. So turn in your Kevin Smith fan card, guys.
Yeah, turn in your cave. If you haven't seen this, so I guess that's me, guys. Sorry, I'm going to pull it out of my wallet now, and I'm just going to go ahead and boom, put it on the table. I'm out. I'm no longer in the club.
What Patreon tier is the fan card? By the way?
Well, I guess the coin, probably.
It's the coin, yeah.
Yeah,
it's the coin.
Here's a Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Is a movie that came out in 2019. I've seen it.
I remember.
Oh boy, did it ever!
I remember. Was that? Let's see. What was the overall score? Can you give us that?
4% critic, 93% audience. So
the audiences loved it. There's something that has happened with this. I can tell you as a movie guy, I've said it many times before. The people have figured out how to game this system. These scores are bullshit now. You'll see these movies that have like 98% audience score.
Yeah.
And it's like they've just figured out like these studios have gotten all these bots fucking throwing up these scores or whatever.
Yeah. Well, this guy says he's 5 stars for this movie. At the risk of sounding like I'm filleting the movie, I love the.
Imagine he just started. That'd be such a funny joke if he started doing all these like sucking noises. You know, he was like typing that out. Oh, Bryan just put the whole microphone in his mouth. I wish you guys saw that. That is the biggest sex guy move I've ever seen him do.
I did it. I love the 2 hours of my life I spent in the theater. It delivered everything you love.
I love the 2 hours of my life that I spent in the theater. I don't know that's a real person writing that. I'm not sure that's how a person, unless it maybe English is a second language, it's being translated from something.
I don't think it is.
I just don't see that as a human sentence. I enjoyed the 2 hours of my life that I spent in the theater talking about a movie. I don't know. I call bullshit.
Saw a lot of movies. I've
seen a lot of momovies. I've never been like, I enjoyed the 2.5 hours of my life that I spent there.
Maybe sarcastically.
Yeah. Maybe sarcastically.
Yeah. Well, it delivered everything you love about a Kevin Smith View Askew film. It is self-aware, stupidly funny, and even more heartwarming than advertised. I definitely laughed, shared a few sly smiles with random moviegoers over some more obscure references and cameos, and cried way more than once. If I could have walked right back in to see it again or bought it to watch at home, I would have done so without a second thought. I already bought my ticket for Thursday. So I would say that's just too. Like, I know there are fans that feel that way, but it does sort of feel like a fake review, you know? Like, it's like sort of the stuff you would say if you were just trying to convince people that it was great.
I'll say 5 stars. Too many stars.
I know
for that one.
5 stars is too many stars for pretty much any movie. I mean, there's a few 5-star movies, but that should be like the highest echelon of movies.
The top 5-star. Yeah, exactly. 5-star movies are like really like great pieces. I'm trying to think of one now that
Citizen Kane is a 5-star movie, right?
Like, I would say honestly,
Godfather.
Yeah, I would say like Banshees of Inisherin, like something like that for me is like a 5-star. Like something Sound of Freedom is one for me, definitely. That was like that.
Gremlins 2.
Yeah, what?
Gremlins 2.
Okay, I don't. Is that?
It has Hulk Hogan in it, so I give it 5 stars.
Okay, so that's not actually a good one.
No, 5 stars. I mean that with my whole heart.